Greetings, yogis. So today we are going to be working a little bit with the rotation of the hips. So if you're warm or if you're just getting going, this one would be okay. You'll just have to judge how tight your hips are or how tight your back is as you're coming into this space. So grab a strap or a towel or maybe even a t-shirt to use to help you with this one. And we are going to just work through it together. So find your way onto your back, on your mat. I'm going to start with my left leg. So my right foot is going to stay on the floor, and I'm going to attach the strap around the ball of my left foot. So be wary not to get on the arch of the foot, but stay on more the ball of the foot. So with that being said, take about 10 breaths to simply just straighten the leg. Think about inhaling and lengthening, exhaling, drawing the leg closer to your torso. So using both hands on both tails of your strap or your shirt or your towel, start to move after your 10th breath into both tails of the strap into the left hand. I'm going to take my right hand and drop it towards my hip. So with that, I'm going to continue to inhale and lengthen, exhale, and stay strong. So I'm going to start to move over towards the left or to the outside of my body. I'm only going to go to about, say, 10 or 11 o'clock. Definitely keeping my right hand on my hip to keep the hip down and trying to keep the right knee pointed towards the ceiling. So I'm relaxing through my left arm. I'm not locking out the left arm, but I'm allowing the breath to just move up and down the leg. Again, trying to keep the leg as straight as possible for me. So with that, I'm going to take my 10th breath and then start to lift the leg back up towards midline. Take my right hand, both tails of the strap into the right. Release my left arm to a T or to cactus and start to draw that left leg across to about 1 or 2 o'clock. So as I find this, I'm really getting this nice stretch through the outer hip on the left leg, or the leg that's lifted and extended at that time. I'm going to continue to keep my gaze towards the ceiling, and I'm just going to breathe for 10 more breaths. So each spot will be about 10 breaths, nice and slow, nice and easy. And then once I found that 10th breath, I'm going to move into a nice twist. So for that twist, I'm going to keep my shoulders on the ground, but I'm going to work on bringing that foot in my line of sight. So once you find about 10 breaths here, maybe you take a couple more, taking the right hand to sort of help that left leg down and across, and just enjoy a nice twist. So breathing in, breathing out, taking my foot away from that strap, drawing both knees in, maybe hugging in for a few breaths, and then relaxing back down and switching sides. So I'll take 10 breaths with the straight leg using my strap, 10 breaths opening up towards the right, about 1 or 2 o'clock, 10 breaths working over, getting that nice hip stretch, the outer hip here, maybe even the IT bands, going over towards 10 or 11 o'clock, and then moving into a nice twist, finding myself nice and open, stretching the low back, and addressing any tightness in those areas. Again, you can go as big or as small as you need to, making sure you're protecting your back, and it's helpful, of course, to be a little bit warmed up before you start these movements and these stretches. So that's all for today. Until next time, namaste.